So that's the beauty, because you have witnessed that transformation and then you are ready to transform others.
And would you also say it builds confidence in
Of
women?
course,
Oh,
of
absolutely.
course.
Yeah.
But it's an option. So like a lot of people from Dubai come to India for the offline session. Some don't want to come, which is fine because we have students from 30 countries. They can still do that online.
You know, if I don't have a business background, how will I start? How will I market and grow my business?
Corporate training. We also do a lot of styling work for fashion retail brand, which we are really expanding now.
And how do I enroll? How long is the course for? How big is your team? If confidence were a color, what color would it be?
Red.
I love red.
Stick to one thing. Don't get distracted.
Transform yourself, transform your mind so that you're able to transform.
Welcome to Women of Wonder. This is our initiative to bring to you empowering and ambitious stories so that we can all take inspiration from them. Today, I'm joined by two exceptional guests who are trailblazers in the field of image consulting, Suman Agarwal ji and Rakesh Agarwal from Image Consulting Business Institute. These inspiring individuals have dedicated their lives for helping others elevate their personal and professional presence. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
My first guest is Mrs. Suman Agarwal. She's a pioneering image mentor from India. Since 2009, she has been specializing in helping individuals and professional organizations enhance their image and mindset. With over 30 years of experience, of which 15 years is in the corporate life, she has a wealth of expertise in aligning processes and maintaining quality standards. Known for her personalized approach, she supports clients in building authenticity, reliability, and trustworthiness through appearance, mindset, and communication, making her a trusted authority in professional image consulting. My second guest is Mr. Rakesh Agarwal, who's an entrepreneur who's pioneered Ask Me and several other businesses, which sparked his journey into business. Recognizing this growing demand of soft skills and image consulting, he founded Image Consulting Business Institute in 2009 with the mission of building a global network of passionate, socially responsible image consultants and soft skills trainers. Through ICBI, Rakesh ji is committed to empowering professionals and inspiring impactful careers. Thank you to both of you for joining us.
Thank you
I'm
for having
personally
us.
very excited about this particular episode because I think this is for everybody. Because everybody needs soft skills, everybody needs to enhance their image, whether they are a professional or not, isn't it? So I have a few set of questions which I'd like to ask you because we all want to learn more about what is ICBI and what do you do, and why is it important for the whole community to know about it.
Right.
So my first question is, can you just tell us, let's start with the basics, right? What exactly is image consulting and why are soft skills important? Why do we all need them in today's world?
The answer to this would be slightly long.
Yeah.
So contrary to popular belief that people usually think that, technical skills are the most important skills. And especially for people who are, looking for a job, looking to get promoted, and even otherwise in day-to-day life. The most important thing that we don't focus on is, like, for example, there are children, there are homemakers, there are working professionals, there are people who are looking for a job. The most important thing is that everybody wants to be relevant.
Right.
Everybody wants to make sure that they grow, they become successful, they are relevant. And at the same time, what really works for them is appearance, behavior, and communication.
Right.
And it's not just me who's saying that. It's the research, a proven research, which says that, 80 to 85% of success is largely dependent on soft skills, and it's your 15 to 20% which is dependent on your technical skills. And this is the research done by Harvard, by Stanford, by McDonald's. So all these people are saying that, success quotient is largely dependent upon, your communication skills, your behavioral skills, and appearance management, which is primarily taken care by the image part, the image aspect. Your appearance is largely about how you present yourself, your self-presentation skills, your grooming, your body language. So all these things become a part and parcel of the image. And when it comes to soft skills, all the other aspects are taken care by that. So that is why image and soft skills is the need of the hour
Right.
to become successful, because everybody has domain skills. But when it comes to soft skills, people don't focus so much. In fact, that is something which people should focus more, because even in schools today, everybody has this demand that, and especially when you go to international schools, when you go for promotion, everybody is focusing on soft skills.
Brilliant. So let's talk about image consulting business, right? You set up this in 2009. What inspired you to set it up? How are we impacting women globally, especially Indian women abroad, through this venture?
Yeah. So before this, I was into education for almost about 15 years.
Yes.
I launched a sales training program. I was part of an air hostess training institute. And in 2009, we were looking to do something new, something which, the country really needs. And because for us, one of the agenda always is to have impact. I mean, we want to create a large scale impact. So we realized that this is what is going to be the future. See, because these statistics are flowing around from last 10, 15, 20 years back.
Right.
So we wanted to get into image management and soft skills. But what we realized was that if we started offering image management and soft skill services to people directly, the impact is going to be limited. I mean, how many people, two people can reach? I mean,
Right.
you have only so much time. And at the same time, we noticed another phenomena, that there are thousands and lakhs of people looking to do something on their own.
Yes.
Because entrepreneurship has been on the rise, gig economy, everybody wants to get into freelancing, they don't want to do full-time job. Women who are on sabbatical looking to get back, they want to do something on their own. People who are working, they want to leave and start something of their own. So we realized that why not put two and two together? But they were not having a good opportunity, a safe opportunity, a respectful opportunity. So then we created Image Consulting Business Institute, where we said that let's offer a course for these people to become an entrepreneur, independent,
Right.
start their own practice, and then through them, they will deal with the end public,
Right.
with the masses, to offer image management and soft skills. So we are creating an impact from both sides.
Right.
One, we are making these people, independent.
Yes.
We are making them, have something of their own, a sense of identity.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we are able to reach millions of people, because
Right.
now, not only us, there will be thousands of other people who are offering the service.
This service.
And I think just to add to that, this becomes a very beautiful preposition to create a work-life balance, especially for women, because they are able to do things at their own pace, at their own time, get flexibility, sense of freedom, sense of identity, independence. So all these things which are a part and parcel of an ideal requirement for a woman. So
Yeah.
it has it all.
So empowering women through giving them this chance of
Absolutely.
this business, and also training the trainers so
Yeah,
that they can
absolutely.
go. Yeah. And so let's talk about who can become a successful image consultant, or in your field. Are there certain qualities, certain backgrounds, certain parai I need to do? What do I need to do, or what skills I need to have to become a successful person in this business?
So a lot of people have this misconception that you need to have very high qualification and degree to become an image consultant, whereas the most important thing that you need to have is that you should be able to communicate,
Right.
and you should have some basic sense of aesthetics to put things together. So these are the things which are very essential, and I would say that anybody who has this passion to help people, to train people, to guide people, mentor, advise, those are the people who would be excellent in the profession of being an image consultant and a soft skills trainer. I would say that, when it comes to qualification or degree, when there were no image consultants, who were image consultants for us? It was our parents, our teachers, because they used to say कि matching कपड़े पहनो, तैयार होके बाहर निकलो, all these things. But over a period of time, people have lost that kind of discipline in the family, and hence there is a need for an image consultant who will actually give you guidance, but who will also charge money for that and do much more than what used to happen at that point of time.
Absolutely. So you guys are already inspiring me to learn more about image consulting and how I could learn it. So if I join your courses, how do your courses equip everybody to go out into the world? What are the skills that I would learn after I finish the qualification?
The course, of course, gives them all the skills. 24 modules on image management, 15 most essential soft skills so that your transformation happens as you implement. And then there is a train the trainer program, there is a train the consultant program, which then guides you on how to train others. See, subject matter knowledge is one thing which you can self-apply. But now if you want to teach others, you have to also then help them. You have to know how to train. You have to know how to consult, what that process works. And I think a very important aspect about our program is that since we have students from over 30 countries, every class that you attend, you have a mix of students from all over the world. So that different perspective that comes into the picture is very important, because tomorrow when you start out as an image consultant, soft skill trainer, you are going to meet clients from all geographies. You are going to meet clients from all demographics. So just imagine being in a classroom where there is a variance of age could be 30, 40 years, variance of experience could be 20, 30, 40 years, and geography can be from all over the world. That itself is such a beautiful learning experience. And on top of that, once you get into that learning mode again, see, most of the time when students join our course, they are our students, they may have been a vice president in a company or wherever, or even a homemaker, they have not formally studied in the last 15, 20, 25 years. College is over, that kabhi socha nahi tha ki now again I will study someday. So when that starts again, we have noticed that it also sparks a journey. Many of our students then go and do 5 other courses because they want skilled in this also, they want skilled in that competency also. So I think it's just that overall feeling of being in the classroom again, doing those assignments, that is something which is absolutely mind-blowing. But like I said, that the curriculum is the most exhaustive in the world. There's international certification, so it gives you assurance that, I have gone through a process which is of international standard. Somebody has tested me and somebody has certified that yes, you can do it. And then over and above, then of course, when you start your practice, then the whole journey starts all over again. So like I always say that when the course finishes, it's not the end of the journey. That's when it actually starts. Because course to ho jayega. Once you join a course, any course in the world, the course will finish. But what after that? I think that is where our expertise, our uniqueness lies.
I think the beauty of this program is that when you learn about image consulting and soft skills training, you're not learning, you are a part of it, because first you go through the entire process of image consulting and soft skills for your own self. So self-application and then application on others. That brings that belief that it works, because it worked for me and it will work for other people as well. So that's the beauty, because you have witnessed that transformation and then you are ready to transform other people.
And would you also say it builds confidence in women?
Of course,
absolutely.
of course.
Yeah, brilliant. And are the programs online or offline? How can I, sitting in Dubai, do your program?
So there was a time before COVID where our program used to be pure offline.
Okay.
After COVID, we converted the programs to online live. So there is a difference between online and online live. Online could be recorded and things like that. And 15 to 20% of the program is still offline.
Okay.
But it's an option. So like a lot of people from Dubai come to India for the offline session. Some don't want to come, which is fine, because we have students from 30 countries. They can still do that online. But once we did this, suddenly the world opened up. We have today students from 30 countries. And we realized that this is a far better option because you can choose best trainers. Because when it was offline, you were limited to only the local trainer.
Yeah.
Plus, all the people were from a similar area, so they all had same perspective.
Right.
Plus, once your session got over, you have to only rely on your memory to recall what happened. Here, what happens? You get the best trainers because it doesn't matter where the trainer is located. You get a batch which is across the world. Plus, you get recording. So whenever you want to revise, you want to go through it again. So I think it's just, plus of course the convenience and all those things matter. So this is how it is now. So anywhere from anybody from the world can join.
Brilliant. So we have a lot of so our audience is Indian women in Dubai, so right. So we'll have a lot of Indian women watching this podcast. How do your how do your courses basically? What is the support provided through the journey of these courses? How do they equip the women sitting abroad, especially in our case, so that they can make the most of this program?
So the best part and the most beautiful aspect of ICBI is that we provide complete hand-holding and support to all the people. So be it your content, be it your material, be it your business training. So a lot of people who also have this anxiousness that, if I don't have a business background, how will I start? How will I market and grow my business? So this is something which we have really taken care of because we know the apprehension of all these people who don't have that in them. Even if they come from business background, maybe their family has been into the business and they have not done it. And hence, we realize the pain points. And because we realize the pain points, we have taken that into, consideration, and we have designed the program so beautifully that once they are just about to complete the program, they also go through the business training while they are in the program or towards the tail end of the program.
Yeah.
And we also help them to identify what is the right target market, because that is something, like he mentioned, is the most important thing. Identifying your target market based on your background. Where are you coming from? What are your strengths? What are your plus points on the basis of which the target market will be identified? And then also give them the complete tools and all the aspects what are required for you to start, market and grow your business as an independent business person. So this is something. So this is something that we are always taking care of. And both of us are very hands-on with all these image consultants. Right. Our team is very hands-on. So we take care of every aspect, any concern, any query they have, we fix a Zoom meeting with them.
Right.
And give them a complete, guidance in terms of what they need and how can we help them in the best way possible.
Brilliant. Sounds good.
So like I was saying earlier that, people ask this question that we have students from 30 countries. Each one of those countries have well-developed and established image consulting companies.
Okay.
Why do they still prefer to join us? One curriculum certification is there, but to some extent, most of them have it, right? Some curriculum, some certification. Yeah. Our unique differentiation is the business support that we give to people. Course is not the end. That's just a stamp for you to say, yes, I am a certified image consultant. But after that, what? So we have everything, every step of the way, how to identify your target market, what to offer to them, how to promote yourself, how to have your social media coverage, how to do your free workshops, everything. In fact, they are trained on it personally by me with over 40 years of my business experience. Plus, we give them now custom GPTs. To work all these things out. I have programmed those GPTs which we give it to them so that it makes their job easier. Over and above that, we give them phenomenal amount of ready-made consulting and training material. More than 100 training presentations with notes, with participant notes, all those things. We have just launched a first of its kind state-of-the-art search engine for image consultants, soft skills trainers, related services, because they offer some 40, 50 different kinds of services. Image consulting, soft skill training is a big bucket. A lot of things come under that. So anybody looking for them can reach out to them. Over and above that, once they are little established on their own, they also have a great opportunity to get work from ICBI. So we also do corporate training. We also do a lot of styling work for fashion retail brand, which we are really expanding now. So they can also get work from us. So we see to it, even somebody who's passed out our course like 14 years back, because we are 15 years into this business, even today approaches us. They have a client, okay, what should I propose? How should I go about it? What should I? So they always know that there is somebody who is there to handhold them. Like we came here, we met all our students, told them you have any problem, any concern at any given point of time. In fact, we face the opposite problem. Most of our students feel, oh, I never thought that I could just directly approach you. Or I never thought that should I directly write to Suman or Mr. Agarwal. We say, no, please do that, because the minute you write, we connect with you.
Yeah.
We guide you. And all you have to do is take one step and then we will take two steps.
Got it. That's really interesting.
Absolutely.
And I think you're building a community which gives the support, right? And it's not only a physical transformation of your image, it's
Yes.
a lot of mental transformation along with
absolutely.
the financial transformation that you are
Yeah.
supporting.
In
through
fact,
your
Rima, it's not a
initiatives.
very conservative kind of very typical institute that we
Yeah.
run. It's like we actually believe in having a personal relationship with each and every consultant of ours.
From last 5 years, we have started saying that ICBI is not an institute. It's a phenomena. It's something that happens to you and changes your life. So has ICBI happened to you yet? That is how we kind of present it now.
So I'm Anushri Raju Nair. I'm a freelance recruitment consultant here in UAE. I have been in this industry for approximately 10 to 12 years now. Before that, I had my corporate experience in India. And now I'm a certified soft skill trainer and image consultant. So what inspired me to join ICBI and this image management and soft skill course was the subject itself. After doing my initial research on it, I got to know that the subject itself is so relevant, it's so impactful and so important. It can really change lives. And then there was no looking back. I just simply enrolled in the course and the mentors handheld me through it. I'm almost on the completion stage. And it's a very watertight and very complete in itself course. But at the same time, it leaves a lot of room for you to put in your own creativity, add your own insights, and learn on the go. So that's my journey. For me personally, it has impacted my relationships. I can see how I communicate better now. Professionally, it has given me a lens through which I'm able to gauge people better. It has given me an idea about where everybody is coming from, the small nuances of how they're sitting, how they're talking, what expressions they are making, even how they're dressing. Everything, it talks a lot about where we come from. Some insecurities, some baggages, some pride. So it's been an eye-opener, and like they say, charity begins at home. So I began with myself and now I'm out to give it to everybody.
Hi, I'm Dr. Azaiba and have been in the UAE for the past 12 years. I'm a laser expert and also a clinical trainer. And what motivated me actually to do this course was image, As a doctor, as a medical professional, we have never been taught what are soft skills. Actually, I just got acquainted with the term of, say, emotional intelligence just, say, 5 years back. And I was really intrigued, like, what exactly is this? And this led to my kind of research, and kind of I got to know that there's something like soft skills, and it's like a package, There's just not emotional intelligence, but there's lots to it. So another thing was image. I used to always be confused, like how do I pair this jewelry? What kind of body type do I have? What kind of flows or silhouettes suit me? And this kind of led me to do the research, and that's how I found ICBI. And to my surprise, they had everything what I needed, and that motivated me to join. As a trainer also, I felt there was something missing a little bit. I need some polishing. So I think soft skills has helped me a lot. After the course, I feel more confident, and it's a huge, huge topics. I mean, have been covered variedly by. The best part is covered by, very professional speakers from around the globe. It was really exciting, and to see people from varied backgrounds sitting with you in the class. Like someone would be a retired army officer sitting with you. Someone would be a corporate, 20 years HR professional in the corporate, and they're sitting with you in the class and sharing their experience. So you get to learn a lot. it's a great platform, I would say. That's what motivated me. Like, I wanted to grow and polish myself, polish my skills, and that's what actually motivated me to join the course.
Brilliant. So it's all about creating impact, right? And a phenomena
absolutely,
which
yeah.
transforms lives, all for the very good,
Yes.
isn't it? So everybody watching this, and we'll have a lot of women watching this, will ask me one question: how do I enroll? How long is the course for? How big is your team? The basic things of, is there any scholarship available, or maybe I can't afford to pay in full in the beginning. How can we financially structure it? Can you just provide me a few guidelines around that?
Admission is on the basis of selection. So we check seriousness, so like we talked about impact, right? I learned something great about 6 years back, that to say that I want to create an impact is a misnomer. Nobody can create an impact. You can only co-create an impact. So if you are not ready to be impacted, there is nothing that I can do. I mean, no matter how good I might be. So both people have to be ready. So we do this selection process to understand your seriousness. Because we want, you will give us a good name or a bad name, right? As an institute.
Yeah.
If you are selected, yes, there is scholarship. Scholarship amount keeps varying from time to time, but there is a scholarship called social impact scholarship. So even when we give you a scholarship, we want you to work against it. So what you have to do to get that scholarship is that you have to commit to do training for underprivileged section of the society. Who cannot
Right.
pay you. It's like a free
Yeah.
training for NGOs, for various other
Yeah.
opportunities that you may have. So yes, there is scholarship. There are EMI plans available. That people can take either through loan. Loan, of course, we don't have a tie-up in Dubai, but many people, since they are of India origin,
Yeah.
they can do it. Otherwise, we also have our own EMI. So all those possibilities are there once you are selected for admission. And if we realize that, yes, you have the passion and you have that burning desire, that, yes, I want to be successful and I want to do something.
Okay, so moving on, next round is the rapid fire round, or direct dil se that I call it. These guys don't know the questions that I'm going to ask you. I'll just throw one question each at each of you. Feel free to answer it, short answers, just whatever comes to your mind. We just want to know Suman and Rakesh Agarwal personally. We know the business that you run, we know the image consulting ICBI, but who are you is what we are trying to get under. All right. So shall we start with you?
Sure.
What's the first thing you notice about someone when you meet them?
Clothing, grooming, body language, including etiquette.
Brilliant. What is the one item of clothing everyone should own? Wardrobe essentials.
So I would say that crisp white shirt, because that is something
Yes.
which goes with any trouser, anything, any occasion,
Yeah.
and makes you look simple yet very, very approachable and at the same time authoritative.
Brilliant. Next one is for you. A go-to accessory that you think can transform any outfit.
A belt.
Yeah, a good belt.
Yes.
Brilliant. If you could style or coach any famous person, who would it be?
That's a tough one because I personally don't do that. I think I'll pass that question
we'll pass
to
it
Suman.
on to
Yeah.
Suman ji.
Oh, wow. I think it would be Smriti Irani.
Okay.
She's a politician.
Yes. We know.
A young politician.
Okay, brilliant. What's the biggest life lesson or business lesson that every image consultant should know?
So I think what is most important for them to understand is that, like I said, that no matter where they have come from, there is a market for them.
Okay.
So don't get intimidated. Because you have to choose the right market. So I would say that one lesson, your success depends on choosing the right market.
So choose the right audience and right
Yeah.
market. Okay. If confidence were a color, what color would it be?
Red.
I love red. Sounds good. What's the best advice you'd give your younger self?
Focus.
Focus.
That stick to one thing. Don't get distracted. Because I have had distractions in the past.
Right.
And then you change course and then you suddenly realize that this was not right. So just have one thing that you are passionate about and bet everything you have on that.
Brilliant. That's really great advice. All right. So this is the last one, right? What's your personal motto that keeps you going?
Transform yourself, transform your mind so that you're able to transform others.
Brilliant. And the last one for you is, how do you describe ICBI in 2 words?
So we would say empowerment and transformation. So we
Brilliant.
empower people to transform themselves and to transform others.
Amazing. I hope you enjoyed that round.
Yes.
It was meant to be a surprise for these guys. I didn't want to give out all the questions because I think they want to know the founders, the power pack founders behind ICPI a little bit more. Closing remarks. Indian Women in Dubai has a lot of women who are probably looking for courses like yours, who need to build that confidence. We work on building confidence socially as well as from a business perspective. What is your message for all these women watching the episode?
Don't procrastinate is my message. That if you are somebody who is looking to do something, looking to start something, start today. Today is the day when you can actually change your life tomorrow.
Brilliant. So I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you.
all the
Thank you for
inspiring
having
insights.
us.
I think I learned that image consulting and soft skills training is way beyond your appearance, because I thought it's all about appearance, but no, it's a mental transformation, it's a financial transformation, it's a social impact venture. We'll leave all the contact details for ICBI below this episode. If you liked this episode, please like, share, and subscribe this. Thank you very much.